Fellow Toastmasters, we don't have any guests today. My name is Kirk. I'm a professional salesman, Toastmaster, father, husband, and candidate for the coveted Best Speaker Blue Ribbon Award. And my wife approved of this speech. I understand women.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I understand my wife. Okay, I understand my wife a little bit.
Probably not.
Well, I really don't have a clue. But we all have idiosyncrasies that may bug each other, even husband and wife. I have a couple little idiosyncrasies, but I just don't understand why it bugs her. My first little idiosyncrasy is my collection of shoe boxes. Think about this. You buy a new pair of shoes, you get this awesome box. It's brand new, really hasn't been used. I mean, check this out. It has a hinge. Now, what I do with my shoe boxes, and I've been collecting them for years, is I put them up in my closet. I really don't put anything in them because, I mean, they're new. I mess them up. I have another little issue that kind of bugs my wife a little bit, and that's my H-E-B bags. Here's another one of those things. You go to H-E-B, you buy groceries, you get brand new cans and vegetables, and what are you going to do with the plastic bag? Throw it away? You got to be kidding me. So what you really do, and I love doing this when I get home from H-E-B, is I take my H-E-B bag and I fold it up really nicely. I fold it a third this way, and then you fold the handle down. And then you fold this over, and you have a great little package. And this way, if there's really anything you need a plastic bag for, you got it ready. Now I take my plastic bags, of course, and then I jam them between the refrigerator and the cabinet. So I know where they are. Kind of bugs my wife a little bit. Last week, as a matter of fact, she said, that's it. No more H-E-B bags. You're going to have to get rid of them. I don't want to see another one of these bags in the house. So, of course, I obeyed. I put them in my shoebox. I love my wife. I have great concern for her. I went to the doctor last week and everything's okay with me, but I said, Doc, I think Nan is a little bit hard of hearing. But how can I figure out how bad the problem is? And he said, it's real simple. He said, you stand about 40 feet away and you ask a question. If she doesn't respond, you get closer. You ask the question again. If she doesn't respond, you get closer. And then you just keep asking the question and get closer and closer until finally she responds. So sure enough, last week, she was cooking dinner. I was about 40 feet away. I thought, this is a good time to try it. So I said, Nan, what's for dinner? Nothing. Didn't reply. So I walked closer. I said, Nan, what's for dinner? No response. Closer. Nan, what's for dinner? She didn't say a word. Closer. Nan, what's for dinner? Not a peep. I got right up next to her ear and I said, Nan, what's for dinner? She turned around and said, for the 5th time, chicken. My wife is a very giving lady. She's a volunteer, kind of like Elaine. If there's ever a problem with a friend, she's there to help them. When Katrina happened, she bought all kinds of baby clothes and donated money. Last week she was at the mall, and a homeless woman came up to her and said, I really need $20. My wife took the money out of her purse, and she said, "I would like you to go buy a nice box of chocolates." And the lady said, "Well, I don't want any chocolates. I'm really hungry." My wife thought about it, and she said, "Take the $20 and buy a nice bottle of wine." The lady said, "Well, I don't drink. I'm hungry." So she said, "Well, why don't you take this $20? Your hair looks kind of messed up. Why don't you go get your hair done?" The lady says, "I don't want to go get my hair done. I want to get something to eat." My wife thought about it and said, "I think you need to go have dinner with my husband." The lady said, "Dinner with your husband? Why?" My wife said, "Because I want him to see what happens to a woman that doesn't like chocolate, wine, or getting her hair done." No, I guess I don't understand my wife. But I guess really, I'm really not supposed to. And what really surprises me is she approved of this speech.